This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Get real.
No.
Y'all,
This
just
is
stop.
a sham.
It's finally here. Drum roll.
Welcome to DBL. Happy Tuesday, September. No.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm looking a month ahead is what I'm getting at. What I'm
Wow.
getting at. September 6th is 1 month away, which is my son's birthday, and something else is going on that day.
It's the day that the sun sets.
Oh, that's right. That's
The
right.
show.
Turn your clocks
Yes.
back.
Sunset.
Turn your clocks back 7 years.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So a lot of people are talking, let's get to it, about Serena Williams after she posted about being denied. The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. No, after she was denied a table at a Paris restaurant. On Monday, Serena took to social media after she claimed she was turned away from the Peninsula Hotel's restaurant, which is a very high-end, all-around-the-world hotel and restaurant. She posted this on X, writing, quote, "Yikes, Peninsula Paris. I've been denied access to rooftops to eat in an empty restaurant of nicer places, but never with my kids, always a first." The restaurant responded and apologized for the disappointment Serena encountered, but said the rooftop bar was fully booked and unoccupied tables she saw at the restaurant were fully reserved. The restaurant added that it would be honored to welcome Serena again. Oh, we got more? But I think we got the gist of it. But some people online called Serena out for wanting special treatment and using her privilege to get a table, while others said race may have played a part in her being turned away. Interesting topic here. Who wants to kick it off? Al, you want to kick it?
Yes,
I can.
Yes, I can. I'll say this, Jeff.
Yes, I can.
It's such an nebulous discussion we're having because we don't have all the details. We don't know who was working. We don't know what their intentions were. We don't know if and why Venus didn't have an assistant call and book this
Serena.
6 weeks. Venus.
Don't worry.
Serena, call and book this 6 weeks ahead of time. Maybe this is the last. We don't know a lot of stuff. But I will say this, as a stand-up comic, it's weird because I worked on this joke this weekend. But basically the premise, without giving the punchline away, is when you're a black person, you never know if you're being discriminated against or it's the truth. And so everything that comes where you're just like, hey, how come I have enough points for this, but you didn't put me in the suite? Oh, they're cleaning up there. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. And it's the fact that you can never mentally take a break. And even when you're Serena Williams and you have climbed to the top of the world and said, I'm the best, you still are not sure if they're treating you right at a restaurant. And so that's the kind of difficult part.
First of all, I'm really eager to hear this joke.
Yeah, me too.
Because it's rooted in so much truth.
It's annoying to constantly be
it's
thinking
rooted
when you're
in
trying to
so
relax.
Much truth. My barometer, because I've ended up in a lot of places I never thought that I would have access to. And oftentimes I am the only person of color, particularly one woman of color. And so I do try to use discernment when things happen. However, there are certain things and like bells go off when you're treated a certain way. Now, this restaurant said, for starters, that they didn't recognize her immediately.
Correct.
So would it have been different if they recognized her? Then there was also the option of, well, she still would have had to wait in the bar area. So that option wasn't discussed, which begs the question, how was she turned away?
Right.
Because I've had some, experiences where it's like, well, you know what? I've been loyalty and it says here that I'm guaranteed blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, we can't accommodate you. And we're sorry that we can't accommodate you. And it's like, oh, okay, like you can't be accommodated. But when someone treats you less than, you feel that. And
Right.
that's when a tweet comes out. And the thing about the privilege is, Serena's privilege is earned. Like, it is. So if that's the case, then that's the case. People exercise their privilege every single day. You go to Pat's Pub every Friday and you sit at a certain stool.
That's your
and
privilege.
You get and somebody's there and they're not accommodating you, and you've been spending your $25 every week for the past 2 years. You say something. It's really no different, only she has a mass scale.
Yeah, I totally hear what you guys are saying, and I think that must take an enormous toll. I can't imagine. What I was going to say is the context of Paris and France also has this sort of tinge racism. Oprah was really famously not dressed up in her Oprah way and was turned away from Hermes in Paris, and there was a whole thing about it, and she felt that it was racial and that they didn't recognize her, and they were like, no. So there's that weird context behind it of what you guys are saying. And I also think, I've been to the Peninsula. If Serena Williams shows up, You find a table. I mean, they have to be ready for the top of the tops to be there in the Paris Olympics. You don't turn away ever someone like that. And she does deserve that because she has earned that privilege, in my opinion.
I will say this, in this very unique situation, if we're going on the privilege, train for the Olympics in Paris, like we talk about sports money and entertainment money, the financial money, I have family going back 5 generations, those people have nothing to do with our little new money. Serena might have been in their fiscal
realm,
hierarchical eyes, not even a top priority, where we would pass out meeting her. They're like, there's 2 people over there that are
like
some of the rich people in Dubai.
Right.
Like there might have been levels, and obviously they maybe were disrespectful, but this might have been one of those rare situations
where it's like
where even
at the top of the
Serena
top.
couldn't use her normal Serena name to use. I don't know.
Yeah, I got a lot to say.
But it's a weird
But we got, who's making a lot of money?
Me?
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh.
Me.
Is it me?
It's not me, that's for sure. Robert Downey Jr. is having quite a year. The Oscar winner is now the highest paid actor of all time. That's partly due to his big payday for playing Dr. Doom in an upcoming Marvel movie where he will make $79 million, plus a portion of box office revenues. That's a sweet deal. He's already made more than $500 million from the Iron Man films. Maybe he was at the restaurant. He dethroned Adam Sandler, who made $73 million in 2003 alone. He made a lot of that money from his movie deals with Netflix, of course. In 2020, Tyler Perry was the highest paid actor that year, bringing in $175 million. Good for him. And in 2019 to 2021, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was the highest paid actor in the world.
Yeah.
Al, what are we thinking about? Because if you don't know that universe, right? He was obviously Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. How do you feel about him playing Dr. Doom as well?
I think it's weird.
In the same universe.
Right.
I think
Same
it's
Avengers.
very weird.
I agree with you completely.
I think this is what happens because Jonathan Majors was removed, and now they kind of need to bring in a new bad guy. And ironically, this bad guy also has worse baggage than Jonathan Majors. So we'll get it. We don't have time to talk about that. But it's just.
But it's an interesting point.
Bro.
Yeah.
This cat in the 80s?
Yeah.
Miami Vice with it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he gets 79 million. I don't know.
I think one involved other people, and his was all drugs himself. So it could have been that, but I agree. I don't understand why they can't find. I love Robert Downey Jr. I love everything he's in. Bring it right, but you can't find another actor.
It's just
You can't find anybody else. Like anybody?
But
and then he wearing a mask most of the time.
Yeah,
anyway?
no, it could have been you.
All right, let's start that petition.
Let's do it.
What if I got
Speaking about
it
a month
and just
from now.
kept coming to DBL like, how y'all doing? Y'all good?
And you were the next Dr. Doom.
Got the 79 milli over here.
We could dream, right? Coming up on DBL, we're breaking down some celebrity rumors like is Tom Cruise really dating a 25-year-old? And we're talking with a woman who turned her love for baby names into a profession. Or we could do that, Al.
I'm down with that.
Yeah. Welcome back to DBL. TC's dating life has always been a hot
TC.
topic. Oh, I'm sorry. You guys don't know him. Tom Cruise. We're friends.
Don't refer to him with how he is in your phone, Jeff.
He recently was linked to Victoria Canal. Sounds like a lovely place in Utah.
Yeah.
It
In the
does.
tabloids. A 25-year-old singer and musician who was born with one arm. Very impressive,
Yeah.
right? She plays the piano. The two met at a music festival earlier this year. Tom also took her to the Twister premiere in London last month. She posted this video of Tom flying her in a helicopter, but they're just friends.
That does seem a little weird.
Seems a little flexy to me.
I
I'm gonna
agree.
pick you up and fly the helicopter.
Totally.
All right, but Victoria set the record straight on Instagram, posting that she is not dating Tom and considered him a mentor. But that got us thinking about some other celebrity rumors that turned out to be true, like Will and Jada. For years, people speculated they had an open marriage or that they were separated. Turns out that was true. Jada admitted last year they had been separated for 7 years. When Ariana Grande was spotted without her wedding ring back in 2022, some people thought she was getting a divorce. She shot down those rumors, saying her ring was getting clean, but 2 years later, she and her ex finalized their divorce. There were rumors about Arnold Schwarzenegger. He had an affair with his housekeeper. We all know how that turned out. In 2011, he admitted he had fathered a child with her, which led to his divorce.
Did he admit it, or did we just see his face?
Or did a replica of him just come
A
out?
6'7" admission.
That ain't my
Aubrey
baby.
Bach. Yeah, right. What I said? It wasn't good.
I didn't hear anything,
I said he
but I
said
didn't look at Jeff because I knew he was giving Tori a look.
I'll
That's
be
gonna get
back. Because you know it's his son. Move on. Okay.
And remember the Free Britney movement? Turns out the rumors were true. Britney was actually in a conservatorship she considered abusive.
So did a judge, not just she. We should add that. Sorry.
All right, two awkward pauses. Can we go back to Victoria playing piano real fast? Tom Cruise's alleged 25-year-old girlfriend, because she was born just with one arm and she is a pianist, which is very impressive to me, I thought.
Yeah, I mean,
Look at that.
My girlfriend and I were talking about
That's
her
incredible.
last night, and it's just like there's this weird thing where when you tell somebody they can't do something, we've seen professional football players that have done it, that were born with one arm.
Yeah.
It's just like what a baseball pitcher with one arm
That guy,
pitched a
yeah.
no-hitter.
Yeah.
And no one talks about it because before the internet, it was amazing. There should be a movie about that.
Totally. Or the Def Leppard drummer.
Right.
Yeah,
So like,
I thought it was very
It's
unique. And that
really
was her
cool.
playing
Thank
with
you.
Coldplay as well. But what do we think about the rumor mill, huh? Let's
It's a
dive
little
in.
odd for Tom Cruise to be spending that much time with someone publicly. Let's be clear. He doesn't do that with
a
one
good point.
woman. Yeah. So she's also seemingly within the crowd. I wonder if she's going to be in the LA Olympics situation. I don't know.
You know what's weird? I'm going to take it again to another place, Karen. Sorry. He had like a kind of GPS up there. Do you need a GPS up there?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it's just, what road are you going to take? It's all yours.
You need longitude, latitude.
But isn't that in the dial? Isn't that in the thing?
I mean, I think
you need an
that
app
is the
to
thing.
fly a helicopter?
It's what?
I don't think you need one, but it helps. I
Helps
mean,
what?
helps you,
You
not
can see
run into like
everything.
a building. Yeah.
So you look out the window.
No, there's something called Garmin Avionics is what I'm hearing what that was.
Okay.
That's what that is.
I'm going to download that and just flex and just have my phone out and be like, oh, did my app go off? A flight later.
With
Sorry.
TC.
With TC, yeah. I might
Lord.
fly him around.
Yes, but I don't know. I'm in Tori's camp. I think there's something going on.
Yeah.
It is a little.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we'll be right back. That was an interesting block.
Welcome back. How did you decide what to name your baby? Well, these days, many parents want to give their child an uncommon name, and they're turning to experts to help them pick the perfect one. Earlier, we spoke to a baby name consultant about the trends. Take a look.
We are joined by baby name consultant Colleen Slagan.
Yeah,
Colleen, welcome to DBL. What a cool job.
Thank you. Yes, it is a dream come true. I am still pinching myself.
Well, nice. So, Colleen, where did your love for names come from?
I have been baby name obsessed my entire life. My sister and I used to fill our diaries with lists of baby names. We would play games like, if you had to name a family of 10 using only the letter A, what would you use? And I remember going to a bookstore with my friends in middle school, and they picked out like the Gossip Girl series, and I bought a baby name book.
I love that. I mean, I kind of love names too. Your passion turned into a profession. You are now a baby name consultant. Tell me the way you pick and help people pick their babies' names. Is it different for each case?
It's totally different for each case. I have every family fill out a 14-question survey. The people I work with are not, a black coffee type person. They're the mocha latte, half whip, only 2.5 pumps of mocha. So people will tell me their vibe. They want names that give an Ivy League aesthetic or that have a villainous connotation. They tell me how many syllables they want, what letters I can and can't use. It has to flow with their last name. It has to go with their siblings' names. So lots of requests. It's a lot of fun.
There's a lot of unique names out there. Why have they become so popular in recent years, and what's with the crazy spellings?
I think this is a generation of namers who were like one of 3 Laurens, Michaels, Caitlins in the class. They were sick of it.
Yeah.
And they're meeting a cultural moment of like, it's cooler to be unique and different. Individuality is being embraced. So people are wanting a name that feels fresh and uncommon, but maybe isn't too out there, maybe not too Kardashian.
I love this.
No, me too. This is fascinating. So what are some of the biggest trends that you are seeing right now with names?
So I think vintage names are a big one. There's something called the 100-year rule where names kind of cycle back in every 100 years. So vintage names like Lottie, June, and Harriet. I remember
Harriet.
when I was a nurse talking to a woman named Evelyn, and she couldn't believe her name was in the top 10 again.
That's my grandma's name, Evelyn.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Nature names are big, like wren, aspen, floral names like poppy and clementine, river, bear, and cedar for boys.
I'd like to know who tends to veto names more, the men or the women?
Ooh, good question.
It is absolutely the men. They're very challenging.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but they throw out vetoes like it's no big deal, and then they come with nothing to offer.
Yep.
You know?
Yep, that sounds
Sums it up.
like an analogy.
Listen,
A metaphor.
my wife named both of our kids, so touche.
Did you veto anything?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking for solutions. So we're so excited for Ashanti and Nelly's baby, and we heard that you have compiled a list of names that would be good for their baby. So tell us the names and how you picked them.
Sure. So I think, celebrities in general tend to go with like strong, sort of head-turning, distinctive monikers for their kids. So I could see them doing that. Ashanti does not have kids yet, so we don't really know her vibe. This is her first baby. Nelly does have 4 children. So I was thinking they could infuse it with meaning, because Ashanti's mom named her after the Ashanti Empire in Ghana, which was a place where women had a lot of influence. So I could see, she's from Glen Cove, New York. I could see them doing something like Cove, or even something strong with a lot of positive connotations like King or Kingston with Cove in the middle to get that alliteration. So Kingston Cove. His mom's maiden name is Mack. So I could see something like Malcolm Mack being super catchy for them.
Zion's interesting because it's another area like Ashanti, but I think Lauryn Hill has Zion. Am I right?
And a song, yes.
And a song.
This is so cool, Colleen. Thank you so much for joining us on DBL today. To our viewers,
Great
for
to be
more
here. Thank
info, thank you. You can visit Colleen's website, namingbebe.com. Plus, follow her on Instagram for more name inspiration. Thank you again, Colleen. We'll be right back. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Welcome back. We've got some great products from our friends at Morning Save. Check them out.
Steph, what do you have for us today?
Hello, Tori. Hello, DBL Nation. We are so excited to show you the deals today. First up, we've got the Cuisinart 14-piece hard anodized non-stick cookware set.
Whoa.
This deal includes 3 saucepans with covers, a 3-quart saute pan with a cover, a 5-quart casserole with a cover, a 6-quart stock pot with a cover, and 2 skillets. Cookware is always a hot seller, and trust me, the quantities are limited on this premium set, so you need to hurry up if you want one and have it at home. We've seen these as high as $580. We have got this for $149.99. That's saving 74%. Up next, we have got the 2-pack Low Me toothbrushes.
Ooh.
This super summer steal includes 2 toothbrushes and 4 brush heads. This has been priced up to $20 each. However, we have got this 2-pack for just $10.
Done.
So that's saving you 75%. Up next, we've got one of my favorite things we've got today. It is the Laura Geller 4-piece Balance and Brighten set.
I need this.
This deal includes 1 Balance and Brighten foundation, 1 retractable angled kabuki brush, 1 lengthening mascara, and 1 waterproof mascara.
Ooh.
We have seen this as high as $106.
Yeah.
We've got the kit for $24.99. That's saving 76%. And then last but not least today, we've got the Prime and Soothe 5-piece skincare bundle. This deal includes serum, moisturizer, cleanser, sleep cream, and a sleep mask. Now, this has been priced up to $220.
Oh, wow.
We have got this set for $49.99. That's saving 77%.
Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices, or scan that QR code. It's right on your screen. That will take you directly to all these products on Morning Save's website. Steph, thank you so much.
Fantastic job, Tori.
Oh my God, thank you. It actually was, that one was hard. That was difficult, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know what? They sell themselves, so really, you don't
Yeah.
even need me. They're so good.
And you're such a pro.
I'm so good.
You're a bit of a hindrance.
Bit of a
I'm kidding.
problem.
You can tell. I'll see you tomorrow.